Is it time to buy or sell Rigetti Computing stock? In this video, we will delve into Rigetti Computing. Our initial report was published on our website on the 19th of May, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to overlook any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the potential of AI and obtain free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies globally today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Since the 2nd of May, 2025, our system has ranked Rigetti Computing as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 4.78. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time period. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced a significant gain of 13.36% since we first designated Rigetti Computing as a buy candidate 12 days ago. This equates to an average return of 1.11% per day since it was identified as a buy candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the upper range of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This scenario could present an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower segment of the trend is anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $12.20 would first signal a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 12.16% over the upcoming 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 24.14% to positive 13.51%. In terms of the long-term outlook, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 115.95%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 41.118% and 348.34% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $17.01 and $54.03. Our latest daily update for Rigetti Computing includes the headline, Rigetti Computing Inc. stock downgraded to buy candidate. On the last trading day, the stock price of Rigetti Computing Inc. increased by 1.69%, moving from $11.85 to $12.05. During that day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 9.64%, with a low of $11.15 and a high of $12.23. The stock has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and has experienced an increase of 24.29% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume decreased by 6 million shares on the last day, with a total of 60 million shares exchanged for approximately $722,310,000. It is important to consider that declining volume amid rising prices may indicate a divergence, serving as a potential early warning for changes in the coming days. Looking at the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the stock was $21.42, while the lowest was 66 cents. Currently, the price sits at 43.74%, or $9.37. Below the 52-week high of $21.42, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Rigetti Computing, symbol RGTI, is currently drawing considerable attention from investors, particularly due to its recent market fluctuations. As of the 19th of May, 2025, the stock has experienced a dramatic increase of 823% over the past year. However, concerns have arisen following its first quarter earnings report, which revealed a 52% year-over-year decline in revenue to $1,470,000, falling short of analysts' expectations. This news resulted in a 15% drop in the stock when it was announced. Additionally, the company's volatility has been highlighted by hedge fund billionaire Israel Englander's recent decision to sell 1,200,000 shares, which may indicate a lack of confidence among major investors. This could exert pressure on the stock in the short term, as investors might interpret Englander's actions as a warning. On a more optimistic note, there is speculation that Rigetti could become a significant player in quantum computing, similar to NVIDIA's ascent in the technology sector. If RGTI can take advantage of this narrative, it may attract speculative buying, positively influencing its stock price in the long run. Overall, While the immediate reaction has been negative due to earnings and insider selling, the long-term forecasts heavily rely on the company's ability to stabilize revenue and capitalize on its position in the rapidly evolving quantum computing market. Investors should remain attentive to these developments, as they could greatly influence RGTI's stock trajectory. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 6th of March, 2025, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners assigned RGTI a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 14th of January, 2025, it was reported that B. Riley granted RGTI a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 20th of December, 2024, it was reported that Craig Hallam awarded RGTI a buy rating with an initialize action. On Friday, the 9th of August, 2024, it was reported that Needham provided RGTI a buy rating with a hold action. On Thursday, the 25th of July, 2024, it was reported that B. Riley again assigned RGTI a buy rating with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned Rigetti Computing stock a general strong sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for Rigetti Computing. The chart today displays mostly positive signals. The stock of Rigetti Computing Incorporated holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, providing a hopeful outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two signals, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of downward corrections, support is anticipated at the levels of $11.30 and $9.35. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 4th of April 2025, and since then, the stock has appreciated by 60.67%. Further increases are likely until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is also present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, potentially serving as an early warning. Therefore, it is advisable to monitor the stock closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 31 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 147 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 14 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 16 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 21 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 6 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 32 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Rigetti Computing. Rigetti Computing Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $11.64. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock exhibits significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $1.08 between its high and low, which is a change of 9.64%. In the past week, the daily average volatility of the stock has been 11.24%. Before we explore the potential trading levels for Rigetti Computing, let's first discuss some key fundamental data. To begin, consider the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or incurring losses. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to external factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and increased risks of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 6th of August, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Rigetti Computing. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, suggesting that the stock could move upwards swiftly under favorable conditions. In this scenario, it may be wise to enter a position and use volume as a guide for when to exit. On the downside, Rigetti Computing encounters its first support level at $11.64. If this support level holds, it could present a valuable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Rigetti Computing from multiple analyst sources is a strong sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 14th of March, 2025, David Rivas conducted an insider sale of 275,000 shares of common stock. On the 11th of March, 2025, Kathy L. McCarthy conducted an insider sale of 150,000 shares of common stock. On the 10th of March, 2025, Jeffrey A. Bertelson conducted an insider purchase of 200,000 shares of common stock. On the 10th of March, 2025, David Rivas conducted an insider purchase of 200,000 shares of common stock. On the 11th of March, 2025, David Rivas conducted an insider sale of 351,785 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 10.357. Overall, insiders purchased 8,244,014 shares and sold 5,229,290 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $11.67, representing a decline of 3.18%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a higher level of risk. Currently, there is a buy signal based on a pivot bottom identified 30 days ago. Is Rigetti Computing stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, combined with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity. There is a reasonable chance for Rigetti Computing Inc. stock to perform well in the near term. However, due to some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have adjusted our analysis from a strong buy to a buy candidate since the last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 20th of May, we anticipate that Rigetti Computing will open lower by approximately 24 cents, starting at $11.81. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is essential to consult with a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to be responsible for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from everyone here at Stock Invest.